Hello everyone, I'm your boy BOI, and welcome to one of my first Facecam only videos. And in this video, I want to talk to you all about a brand new thing that is coming to my channel, my community, as a way to interact more with you guys, and that is the BOI Art Contest. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, I talked about it briefly, but I am holding an art contest on my Twitter to find out who is going to be making my new Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube channel art slash cover art, whatever you want to call it, for these media outlets. So without further ado, I'm going to go into the rules, but just really quick, I want to say that this contest begins when this video gets uploaded. There are 5 rules that I have made for this contest, and I will state the 5 right now. Number 1, no lewd or not safe for work art. Don't draw a picture of me naked. Not gonna win. 2, no offensive art. You know, nothing racist, nothing about terrorists. You know, I mean, you guys get what I mean by offensive art. No 9/11 memes. You know. Number 3, it cannot portray any political figure in a negative or positive way. So, if you think Donald Trump is a terrible president, don't draw a really cartoony, offensive portrait of him. If you think Donald Trump or somebody is the best person in the world, just don't draw them. I really don't want my channel to be judged one way or another in a controversial political matter just by the channel art. So, nothing political. Not even, like, this isn't even, like, BBN podcast rule level. This is any politics. On the podcast, we talk about other countries' politics. No politics at all in this contest. Any country doesn't matter. No politics. Number 4, nothing religious. Nothing about religion. Pretty much for the same reasons why nothing political. And the final and 5th rule is that all of the art must be based in one of these following themes. So I gave you guys up to 5 themes that you can base your art off of. All art can be based off of a specific video on my channel. If there was a specific video that you really liked that I made that had, you know, any character or it was a specific game, go for it. Make art based off of that video. Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a staple of my channel and will continue to be a staple of my YouTube channel as long as Call of Duty is as good as World War II, or, you know, as long as I still like the games. 3, superheroes. You can make it based off of superheroes. I know that a lot of the artists that are going to be watching this and participating in this contest are huge Spider-Man fans. So if you want to do something Spider-Man based, go right ahead. Just don't make it about one specific superhero. Do at least a duality. So I at least want 2 superheroes in this work of art. My personal 2 favorite superheroes from each company, Marvel and DC. Marvel is Spider-Man and DC is Batman. So if you can do like a Spider-Man Batman duality piece of art, that would be fucking awesome. And then the 4th thing is a musical piece of art. You can 2 of my favorite bands of all time, and if you are thinking of a band or some music in your head that you don't know if I'll like, go ahead and just PM me on Twitter. I'm going to put my Twitter handle right here in the video. So go there and you can tweet at me or say in DMs what your idea is and you can do it. But 2 examples of some bands that I really like are Disturbed. I know that Disturbed has a really cool mascot that they use for their cover art and shit, so if you want to do something with him, that would be fucking awesome. And also, I really like Rise Against. So if you want to do some cover art of, or some, don't just copy their shit. Don't copy a Disturbed album or don't copy a Rise Against album. Take inspiration from them and make something different. Copies of art aren't necessarily something that I support. I don't like copying art, and I don't like not crediting people. I like crediting artists for their work. So just don't copy. You can use it as inspiration. You can even copy or take inspiration from certain assets. Just don't make the whole thing the exact same. And the final rule is, or the final theme is, you can make it a serious original character of yours. So I'm just going to throw an example out there. There's a really cool artist, New Blue. I will put his Twitter handle right here after mine has gone away, maybe. He has a comic book he's working on called Wear Thin. Blue, if you are watching this and you want to win one of the prizes, which I'll get to in a minute, then do a really cool thing with Wear, and I will put it up on my channel, and it has potential to win. Anything that is submitted to me has potential to win, and I do not have this on my little note card, but that is all the themes. And if you have an original character that I've not heard of and you don't know if I'll like or not, DM me. At me on Twitter. Just like the music thing, check with me first. I don't want you to spend hours and hours or spend time on a piece of art only for me to turn it down and say, oh, I don't like this. Also, something that I don't have written down on my card, like I stated previously, is what all of this art is got. What I'm going to be looking for the winner. I'm going to be looking for overall niceness, which is like, how nice is the drawing? Does it look really good? Is it something that I like? Second thing that I'm going to be looking for is effort. So when you go to submit this art piece, which I will get into how you are going to submit it to me, when you get into submitting it, make sure that you tell me like how much time you spent on it, because I want to know the amount of effort that you really put into this to really make it great. And the third thing that I'm going to be looking for is like theme accuracy. Like, is it something like if you tell me your theme, which is another thing, when you tell me your theme, what you chose out of these options, I want to see how like accurate it is to that. Like, is it accurate to the theme that I gave you or not? I'm going to get into how you submit this art. How the art is submitted is very simple. You're going to tweet a picture of your art on Twitter using the hashtag #BenArtContest. I will then search for that hashtag, and I will see all of the competition, submissions. And to show how much I do care about all of these art submissions that I receive, every single one of them, as long as it's safe for work and meets the requirements of the rules, I will retweet every single one of them. Some I might just be a retweet. Most of them I will try my best to have some sort of comment with the retweet telling you something that I like about the artwork. But yeah, so that's how you submit it. Just tweet it. Just tweet it with hashtag #BenArtContest, and then in that submission have obviously a picture of your art. Tell me how much time you took of it and how much time and effort you put into it, and what theme you're going with. So just as for the time frame's sake, all the art for the contest must be completed by the end of January. A winner will be picked in the first week of February. Art may be submitted and tweeted out before the deadline, just not after it. Once February 1st turns around, all the entries for the contest will be completely closed, and I will not be accepting anything else for the contest for serious winners. But you can submit it before then. If you want to post it with the amount of time you spent on it, the theme, and a picture of it with hashtag #BenArtContest, I'll still retweet it, and I'll still do everything before the deadline. It's just I won't be picking the winners until the first week of February. Now on to the placements. What are you going to be fighting for, or in this case, drawing for, that will be worth it? Well, I'm going to pick two winners. I'm going to pick two winners and a runner-up. So technically 3 placements. The runner-up will be the runner-up if either first place or second place's artwork just cannot be used for whatever reason, whether if like a file type is weird or it doesn't fit the dimensions that I'm going to get into, then I can't obviously put it up as the art. Then I will use yours if you win the third place slot, the runner-up slot. But now going on to the 2 like actual prize placements. Second place will receive $25 and your art will be put up as the background art to my Twitter account and my Facebook account, my Facebook page. So both of those links to my Twitter and Facebook account will be down in the description below. And first place will be receiving $50 along with their art featured as my channel art on my YouTube channel. So those are the placements at which you can win. The runner-up, if something goes wrong, their stuff could be placed on my YouTube account or my Twitter and Facebook page. Other than that, the last thing that I have to say about this contest is the dimensions of your art have to fit within 2,560 pixels by 1440. Now, does the original artwork that you submit to me have to be in those dimensions exactly? No. On my computer, I can actually go in and edit the size of the picture. But what that means to you guys as artists is you need to make it kind of not as wide this way and more wide this way to fit within the YouTube channel art and the Twitter art and the, it's more of a widescreen thing rather than a square. Rectangle, not square. So when your art does get put up on my accounts, it might be slightly warped because I might have to resize it, but try to get it as close to 2560 by 1440 as possible. That is the requirements for YouTube. The requirements for Twitter and Facebook are less than that, so I don't really need to incorporate them because it'll just be slightly smaller. But 2560 by 1440 is what the YouTube one's going to be, and I will resize according to Twitter and Facebook as well. So with all that being said, my cheat sheet is done. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. This is me trying this contest is me trying to reach out to my community to show you guys that I care and that I want to interact with you guys. I notice that a lot of you guys don't interact with me. You guys don't necessarily like to give me feedback, which is entirely fine. But those of you that do, I sincerely appreciate it, and this is me giving to you, hoping that I get something back. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next activity. Bye-bye.